Hello everyone, welcome to Update 1.53 Firestorm. Several new vehicles with multiple rocket launcher systems have been added to the game all at once. The first batch of British tanks has arrived. The developers have updated the game engine, added 2 new maps, and added much more besides, but all in good time. War Thunder is moving up to the latest version of its game engine, Daegor 4.0, which brings new graphical capabilities and technologies to the game. This includes physics-based rendering, realistic water visualization, and large building destruction physics. Vehicles and background objects now look more natural. Be sure to check out the water. The NVIDIA WaveWorks technology provides means to create any water surface, from a weak ripple on a lake to giant ocean waves. Foamy whitecaps, sunflex, surf, the water can look entirely different depending on its type, the weather, the lightning, and other features of the map. The destructible environment feature is also having an update. The combat on urban maps will change noticeably. Now it's easy to destroy a house and make yourself a new path.
The first 3 locations this new feature will be available on are the already well-known Berlin and the absolutely new Advance to the Rhine and Stalingrad.
Oh yeah, welcome to the new maps. Our pilots have already fought in the winter skies of Stalingrad. Now tankers too will fight for the city, or more precisely for the Stalingrad tractor factory. The entire factory complex will be their battleground. There will be plenty of room to spread out your forces. A giant winter map created using authentic photographs, new objects such as highly detailed tractors that the factory produced before the war, and trains with rolling stock still standing on the tracks awaiting dispatch. The developers carefully recreated everything to the last detail.
Another stunning urban location. In the Advance to the Rhine, history buffs will see familiar details. After all, it was the site of the famous tank duel at Cologne Cathedral that inspired the developers to create this in-game map.
The new destruction system used with the new map will make it even better to play. Crush, smash, and destroy entire blocks in this already mauled city to flank your opponent or get to where you need to go faster. Dynamic sniper battles in urban conditions are the best way to train your mastery of the game. Now let's see what's new in the hangar. The British development tree has received the new tab, Army. The first to honor the crown on the new front will do battle in unique vehicles with names renowned in history. Let's meet them. The A13 Mark II with oblique armor. The vehicle that began the entire line of British cruiser tanks. It has an excellent rate of fire, wonderful mobility, and this tank was the first to use the Christie suspension system, the same that was used on the Soviet BT tanks and even the T-34. The A43 Black Prince. Its enemies will have to learn the Imperial measurement system to realize that 17 pounds is no joke. The Prince is one of the most modern Churchill modifications, as excellently armored, armed, and simply brutal. Perfection has no limit. Why not install a 17-pounder in the turret of a proven warrior? Consider it done. The Sherman Firefly Trushinets of the 2nd Tank Division Warsaw. This vehicle turned out to be so successful that it remained a dangerous opponent to the German tanks until the very end of the war. Haven't learned what 17 pounds means yet? Then let's nail it and find out. The M10 Achilles of the British 7th Armored Division has all the pluses of a fast and mobile SPG in combination with what is now your favorite weapon. Happy hunting! Impressed? Well, the USA, Germany, and the USSR don't plan to let Britain get away with all this power. The M26 Pershing with an unguided rocket launcher system. 44 rocket shells in combination with the M3 cannon allow this vehicle to overwhelm its enemy with a rain of fire, and the clever design of the launcher doesn't expose the tank either. Do you rely more on tactics? Then your choice is the T-92 in the US light tank branch. Low dimensions, low profile, and a very impressive mobility. For the first time, light tanks would take their place in high-ranked battles. With even just one such vehicle, the team will quickly occupy key points on the battleground. For connoisseurs of powerful weapons, the experimental T-25 medium tank has become available. It has the now familiar 90mm M3 cannon and decent armor for rank 3. Germany's tank hangars are also set to expand. The Panzerwerfer 42 will bring its rocket volley to the table as the first multiple rocket launcher system in Germany's ground vehicle tree. A vehicle for those who know the value of a direct hit. It can launch 10 158mm rockets in a single volley. The Jagdpanzer 4.5, or the Kanonen Jagdpanzer. The Germans always loved giving their tanks difficult to pronounce names. While you're trying to say its name, this new German SPG will already be at your rear. It has maximum speed of 70 km an hour, and its weapon, stuck with post-war ammunition, will make even the most heavily armored opponents sweat. The number of explosions on War Thunder's battlefields will grow even bigger. The USSR isn't about to lag behind the competition either. The Soviets first, and yet another rocket tank, the BM-824, the legendary Katyusha self-propelled rocket launcher system mounted on a compact T-60 chassis, carrying 24 82mm rockets, and players will have to deal with this swarthy response to autocannons at as early as rank 1. Another new vehicle in the Soviet tank line is the PT-76. This is the first amphibious tank in the game. The PT-76's powerful heat shell can send any opponent back to the hangar. Now, onto the aircraft. USSR-3 got its own flying fortress. PE-8 has great defensive armament and up to 5 tons of bomb load. Another new aircraft in the Soviet tree is Yak-9B, also capable of carrying bombs. Fans of Japanese Imperial Navy aircraft will be happy to see a new naval fighter, Mitsubishi A7M1. Germany got 2 Dornier 17Z modifications and Bf-109Es. US Air Force received 2 new naval bombers, SB-2C4 and TBD Devastator. And those who are fond of 2-engine lighting fighters should be happy with 4 new modifications of this legendary aircraft. Fans of British vehicles got a new jet fighter, Hawker Hunter. It joined the tree so that Royal Air Force in the game may be on par with such titans as the MiG or the Sabre. Now, let's return to the hangar. The first thing worth noting is the redeveloped crew skill window. Distributing experience points has never been easier. There are many more changes we have included in this update. Try out the new Firestorm update to see it all for yourself. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, visit the War Thunder site, the forums, and War Thunder Live, and of course our social network pages on Facebook, Twitter, and Google+. Good hunting!
Alright, let's see the status. So close. Okay, well, while we're waiting for that, let's take a look at this. Let's grow that so everybody can see it. New water looks amazing. PBR 64-bit version. All right. Didn't ask me if I wanted to download the 64-bit version. I don't think it did. Unless it just had, 64-bit right there. Nice. Yeah, I'm afraid that these are all premium. We'll have to find out. I heard it was premium. Yeah, whatever. I'm looking at all of these. Limited vehicle will be available during future specials. Okay. Stalingrad advanced on the right. New Guinea, new aircraft missions in domination, ground strike. Spain, new aircraft missions for alternate history mode. Oh. Okay, in simulator, skip it. New mechanism for measuring target distance for realistic battle. Add a new award, vehicle for rent. Okay, I'm not sure what that means. In-game chat has been changed. General channels have been removed. The ability to create public and private channels has been added. Okay. Oh, now Linux and Mac can talk. Nice. Oh, a pilot may lose control of the aircraft if maximum G is exceeded. The amount of G and time during which the pilot still has control over the aircraft depend on the skill. That's good, because if your pilot's unconscious, how are you flying your plane? You know, if you pass out from too many Gs. Fuse settings have been changed. That's good too. Drop bombs from the HE-111 has been fixed. Now the bombs don't fall out of the back of the fuselage, but from the bomb bay. Okay. Ooh, maximum optics. Okay, for tank optics, 7.5. Oh, they didn't. They reduced the zoom. This represents the most popular setting for the tank optics in the 1930s to 50s. In the future, these values will be set historically. That's good. That's what I can't wait for, the crew skill system. And the visibility mechanics. Okay, vehicle models, machine guns. Errors have been fixed. IS-2, yeah, I don't care about the super modern tanks. The P-38G and the P-38 have been, their models been updated? Okay. The tank training mission is now divided into 2 parts, basics and shooting. Okay. Location Carpathians has been significantly revised. A few settlements in the location Poland have been added. Size of the bushes have been reduced. Balance change in Finland. Okay. In arcade battles, it will take more bombs to destroy bases depending on the rank of the battle or the durability of the bases. Okay, 1.5 to 2 times. Wow. The Calliope moved to rank 3 without changing its battle rating. Okay, damage models, here we go. Affecting all ground vehicles which load ammunition projectiles and charge separately to change the ammo rack. Explosions have been significantly decreased, and ammo rack can be destroyed by direct hit or close explosion. Ammo containing the ammo rack is still vulnerable to damage, including spalling. T-34 series, a hit to the oil tank can no longer lead to a fuel tank explosion. Now, track repairs will start automatically if the vehicle does not move. To activate repair mode, you will still need to hold the repair button for 1.5. Okay, I didn't know you had to hold it. Reload to capture the base points. Okay, the penetration of late war as well as post-war AP shells. It's all late war stuff. Okay. The Hurricane Mark IV now has 2 Browning machine guns. Okay, because it used to have just those cannons. Okay, flight models, that's a click. Where are we at? We're almost there. Okay. Does it give me a percentage? ETA 1 hour. I know that's not true. My internet's faster than that. Added ability for the M41, maximum, blah, 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 blah. New battle statistics. Okay, so it'll look different. Okay. Control added new settings regarding switching between gunners, which allows the turning off of AI gunners in aircraft. I don't want to turn them off. Sounds. Okay, sounds have been fixed. Steam achievements added. Okay. Let's look at the flight models. A bug that caused engine RPM to increase slowly following a dive. Okay. F2H, F8, what is this? All that. All models specify impact airflow behind the wings. Okay, Bowfire. Does that, let me see. That's the Buffalo, the Meteors, the Jets. Okay. F4 Marines and all that specify the impact on airflow behind the wings. Dumping effect during pitch and yaw has been adjusted. Aircraft weight balance has been fine-tuned. Okay. Everything's going to be different. It's like learning the game all over again. Now we got a PE-8 deal with and a Hunter. Yeah, these are all new. Oh, not the D30. Impact the heat on the web. Okay, reducing the impact of heat. Okay, okay. That's good. All right, let's go back up to that chart. Crew skill system updated. Pilots, tankers, blah, blah, blah. Basic value, current. Oh, I already know all this. Okay. Yeah, I got all that. Okay, so the radio operator will adjust the artillery targeting accuracy and strike calling time. And then the agility is for them to be able to switch positions. Targeting now influences the speed and precision of weaponry while aiming. Stamina influences the time period during which the pilot still has control of the aircraft when the maximum G is exceeded. Okay. So he can regain consciousness. Okay, cool. Fuel repel skill of a knockout crew member is calculated as 50% of the skill value. Value of the agility skill does not change. The keen vision skill of a knocked out crew member is calculated as equal to 0. Okay. Nice. I wonder how they're going to take the skills that I already have spent and how they're going to convert it to the new system. That's what I'm kind of confused about. But when it loads, we'll figure it out. Hey, it's right now. I'm downloading it. Boom, right there. Downloading. So maybe 5 more minutes, it'll be done. And then I want to get in and check around with the experience. I'm going to check out the new planes, you know, specifically the American Navy planes, because, hey, 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron, get it? Or Air Squadron, 1st Naval Air Squadron. There's quite a bit to check out. This patch is kind of huge. This is one of the biggest patches, but I want to check to see how my crew skill gets affected with the new chart and the new way everything's going to be in. I want to see the new British tanks. I'm really curious about that. I want to see if they're all premium or not. I heard they were. I want to see these planes right there. I know there's going to be, these are the only 4 vehicles. I think these are all premium. There's got to be more than that. There's too much, and the new water. I might take just a might just do like a free flight kind of thing, just to fly over the water and see what it looks like. Added dubbing in Korean, Italian, Czech, English, Russian, Japanese, and Polish. I heard that it was, we didn't have very many languages, and the foreign nationals were complaining, at least the ones in my unit were complaining to me about how when you said something, using the hotkeys, it came across as English or whatever, and not in our native language. The Hurricane Mark IV, they've added 2 machine guns to it. I'm just noticing some things that would just stick out in my head. Yeah, I know about the visibility mechanics. It's going to be easier to identify what you're looking at in an airplane when they're many miles away. You won't just see a black dot in the distance, you'll actually see a plane. I know that. Yeah. And the 64-bit version of the client, I'm super excited about that. And it looks like my client is a 64-bit. That's what it's showing me right there, I think. I think that's what it's telling me. If you're watching the stream, as soon as this is done, it keeps jumping up and down. Don't worry about that. The stream speed it'll be over in just a couple of minutes. When this is done and I'm getting ready to launch into the game, I'm going to stop the stream. I'm going to stop the stream for a good 2 minutes probably, and then come back. So don't leave. Hang out on the stream because it'll restart. It's just that I want to split the video up into a second video. It says 13 minutes, but I don't think that's true. Now I've got some pineapple here. I need to probably put that back because it's making my tongue feel scratchy or whatever. So bear with me. I'm going to step away from the computer for just a minute. I'll be right back. Oh, it's only a sliver away. It says 13 minutes. We already know that's not the truth. Look at it. It's only barely a sliver. There's only 189 megabytes remaining. Yeah, less than 1 minute. That looks good. ETA 30 seconds. Okay guys, I'm going to stop the stream and I'll be back in like 2 minutes. Please open to folder War Thunder 64-bit and go to game. What? Yeah, it's ready to go right now. Yeah, now if you would, like I said, I'll be back in like 2 minutes. I'll be right back. Why does that say exploring a Gold Horizon map? What the fuck? Okay, there we go. And it still says Star Citizen. What the hell? All right, we are up now. I'm just woke. What's going on? Connection error. The server is under maintenance. Oh no! What? Okay. Hey, I'm trying to log in. Okay, sorry guys. It says... Dang, it says the servers are down. You know why? Probably because they're uploading so many different people are probably downloading this game. So, all right. So I guess I'm not going to be live streaming until, because I'm going to bed. And when I wake up, around, give you another 8 hours, and then I'll be live streaming this bad boy for hours on end. All right. Sorry about that, guys. You have a good night.